Hey, welcome back to Tuesday Tech Time. Today I'm going to teach you how to send an email to all your customer base. So it's important that when you meet people, you get all of their contact information into your phone or your computer so that later you can either email them, phone them, or send them a letter. So let me screen share and I will show you. So you're going to go to Selling and Recruiting tab, and then you're going to go to My Contacts. And when you get there, you're going to see a list of all the different categories, and you can create groups based on vendor events so that next year when you go back to the vendor event, you can say, hey, looking forward to seeing you at the Deerfield Fair, come visit my booth, or just different places that you might have categories that you want to keep separate. Hosts, potential hosts, that kind of thing. So you're going to go and click the top square here, and it's going to highlight every name. Now, when it has an orange or red email, that means that the email is not available. It's incorrect. Then we're going to go and say send customer connection email. So we're going to go here, and it's going to process all 11,076 contacts. So it's going to take a few minutes for mine to do that. And then Pampered Chef gives you templates that you can use to send emails out. You can adjust the template or you can make your own. So you might do an open house for the holidays and say, hey, come on by, I'm doing a cookie baking. Or just a general open house that you can do yearly. You might send a thank you for the holiday shopping. You might announce that you're going to be at a fair or a vendor booth and let any local customers know. You can sort by each of the categories by city, state, zip code, etc. So if you're going to be in a certain area, you could just type in that town, and then only local people will get your contact information. But often I try to send out just a newsletter about maybe some bookings or the recruiting information that is coming out, some promotion to let them know what's going on. So this should be done processing in a minute. In the meantime, you want to be able to target your customers periodically. Now, Pampered Chef does send out for us newsletters. They also send out updates and specials. They've generated a couple $1 million worth of sales simply by sending your customers information on your behalf. So your customers can opt out of the newsletter at any time. So if they don't like what they're seeing or they feel like they're getting too much information, they can just opt out. So you're going to see here, I have 856 people that have been opted out. They opted out themselves. And 2,000 because they have missing or invalid emails. So 8,000 out of my 11,000 are going to get an email from me. So I could do double free in January. I could do November, do it yourself, December host specials, holiday preview parties. That would be like an open house, the Rock Crock, one pot meals. So as you can see, you can pick whichever category might pertain to what you're doing. If it's a bridal shower or something like that, maybe you're doing an open house. There's generic, there's thing about outlets. Here's one that you can actually customize yourself. Freezer meal workshops or 10 at a time workshops, you can do those as well. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to send out a December host special because my December is not full yet. But I'm going to customize this to let them know that if they would like, they can come to a cookie baking class that I'm having. So this is everything they're going to do. Join me December 17th for cookie baking class at my house, 33 Chandler Street, Boston, New Hampshire, 03303. No fee. Let's just make some cookies and treats for our neighbors. this year. Call me for details about what to bring based on what types of cookies you would like to make. 603, 229, 2826. Or let's plan your party. All right, so I'm going to preview the email. So I'm going to get to see what the customer sees when this goes out. And it's going to show me exactly what comes through. And then I'm going to hit send, and 8,000 people are going to get this email. Now, obviously, 8,000 people are not going to come to my house. Maybe 3 or 4 will come. But I figure it would be a fun way to try out the new rolling cookie roller. Also, I have a spritzer. I have the cookie press, so I'll make some spritzer cookies, and I will give them out to, local neighbors and things like that. Put together some baskets, and I figure the 17th is after our holiday deadline, so I'll have time to actually think of something, and it's enough time where you can freeze the cookies and they'll still taste pretty fresh. So this should pop up in just a second. Sorry it's taken so long. I should have chosen a smaller amount of people, but it's going to pop up and then it'll go. So that's how you do it, guys. Tech Tuesday.